Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Stip and this is going to be part 46 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as the Julii. And we are at the end of this turn here, but I just wanted to sort of recap what is happening here. So I'm trying to decide whether or not to attack Cordoba. I have a spy that is on the way. I'm definitely leaning in that direction. However,
General!
Harius the Killer, quite the name for the faction leader by the way, I can't get over that. He might be like better suited to come help out over here because although I do have a somewhat full stack between these two forces here, yeah, it's more than a full stack, and I do have two ballistas on the way as well. Despite that, there is a Spanish stack that is heading. Well, we don't know yet. They could either be heading to Numantia to reinforce in this direction, or they could be looking to skirt around me and maybe threatening either Osca or even go beyond the Pyrenees. So I don't know yet. The Spanish stack is not that threatening itself. The units are pretty poor quality. The general is a 4-star, so that's decent. It's more so the Gallic army itself has a lot of heavy cav in it. As I've mentioned before, 3 family members and a unit of barbarian noble cav. It's pretty hefty. It's a pretty hefty punch right there. And I do feel better about a siege once I have these ballistas. But if we're talking about like a 2v1 battle on open plains, I don't know. It's a little bit like it could be okay, but it's a little dicey, isn't it? So Harius the Killer might want to go up there. Now the good news is I'm on a bridge right now, so I don't need to. There's no emergency. I don't need to run up there and be like, oh no, I need to save them. No, if we want to do a 2v1 on this bridge, hey, I'm fine with that, especially with these ballistas that will be arriving soon. But if something else, I don't know. I think if they would go around Numantia and start heading in this direction, then I would still go forward with the siege with these armies, and then I would just simply have to scramble something to respond to this. And I do have an army that's here. They were going to be combining with more units from Massilia to eventually move up to Alesia to eventually move on to German territory. That was going to be the plan, but if I do need to scramble this force being led by Julianus Aemonius, they can get to where they need to be in just a few turns. Yeah, God, gotta love highways. You know, that's nice. Being able to travel that distance. Yeah, basically 2 turns to get to wherever they need to go. So that's fine. We're not, in an emergency situation here. We can kind of handle what comes our way. And of course I would like to stay on the offensive and take Cordoba if that's looking likely. It probably is. I just want to see, I don't want to get jumped by something. I want to have a spy, seeing what he can see down here. So that's it for the Iberian Peninsula. Up here, I probably made a mistake by sending my good fleet to go blockade Bordesholm. What's done is done, so I will be achieving the Senate mission. But this boat, when I had all of these British boats up here blocking my path to Tara, I probably just should have sent my good fleet up to, here to kick some British boats around and clear the way for my army. They could have I could have Tara by now, essentially. And I could have still just trained up, a couple boats to head east and blockade Bordesholm. They probably could have made it because this was looking more clear of British boats at that time. So yeah, it was a mistake, but you live and learn. So this is going to be achieved in this turn, and then these boats will be free to, do some real damage. These boats, they weren't, I built biremes first because they have lower upkeep, and then I was going to supplement this fleet to some more triremes, but I'm sort of switching my focus down here in Samora Briva to peasants, just so that I can move an army out of Samora Briva as fast as possible.
General!
I already have the majority of this army out, but I just need to bring the spearmen with me, and then I will be fine. So, I don't know, another couple of turns or so, maybe. Samora Briva has been kind of tough. Low taxes. I'm building a great forum instead of like a public order building, which is a mistake as well. It'll get there. I have a governor, or a soon-to-be governor, Lucius Nasica, with his student influence. That should help out. Yeah, he should help out with the public order up there as well. So he will get there again, I think, not in short order. Yeah, 2 turns. Yeah, nice. Yes, love it. Nice to see. So even though I was wanting to bring another good stack up to Elysia to push into Trier, this is something. I mean, it's a pretty scrappy. This is my old-fashioned army that's all hanging out here in Elysia. And I didn't intend to do any real fighting with this army. I don't know what I had in mind for this army. Like, you know, I'm obviously spending money on it, and I'm kind of keeping it around for nostalgia's sake, you know? Can it actually achieve anything? I'm sure it can. I'm sure it can achieve something. But I don't know if taking on this is what it can achieve. This seems dangerous. So, yeah, I think I want a better stack to take that on. So that's what he was going to be for, but we will see. You know, he might be needed for Iberia. In which case, the question's going to get a little bit tougher because my finances are decreasing. I was making more money before, but as I train up more soldiers and boats, obviously that income does go down. So we need to start taking some land. Yeah, soonish, you know, we'll get there. Terra will be ours, eventually once this fleet is able to go over there and clear the waters out. Now, if the Senate will probably keep sending my boats on blockade missions. I could just use them for this. It's just the 2 Pyremes. I'm tempted to attack this boat. There's only 23 men on this boat. It says they're tier 1, and there is 3 units that I could sink potentially with that as well. But are they going to be reinforced by this boat, which I don't know what it is? So they're not in the zone of command, but I don't know if is that what determines naval reinforcements? I'm not actually sure. So let's use this as a learning experience to try to find out. So it is being reinforced, but still I do outnumber them. What is this? It's a large boat, damn. And it has like upgrades and shit. Ugh, shoot. Can I withdraw? If I withdraw when I'm in my own port, but it doesn't give me the skull icon. I mean, it does say it's in my favor. All right, let's just do it then. All right, I won. And did I sink it? No, I did not. That's too bad. Yeah, they both got away.
Victory!
All right, well, let's get these guys back in here. And let's get back to... Yeah, let's retrain those boats. As I said, I am at the end of this turn, so there's not much to do here. I did check my taxes, but everything is looking fine, so let's end this turn. And let's see, yeah, there's still this war going on between... Alright, Batava Vidorum, so yeah, that's going to be the port that's this one, right? So... I mean, it's just right on my way. I guess I could just do that with my good fleet. Games will be thrown in my honor at the Senate's expense. So yeah, that's the boring reward. And we got a trireme given to us at our capital. Okay, well, I'll take it. That's not really where I wanted triremes, because we're not really having any conflict down here. Oh, my capital's not there. It's over here. I'm like, what? It's not here. Yeah, right. My capital is in Massilia. Right, I knew that. Yep. I am a good leader. All right, treasury. Yeah, 9,000. It's okay. It's better than in my Egypt campaign where I'm in the negative. Publius Corvinus, new family member. That's I know that name. That must be your son. Yeah, you're like Oppius Corvinus, I believe. A new family member, Portia. Galerius Macrinus. So +1 for one of my diplomats. Yes? Diplomat. Oh, he's hanging out with these, right, he's hanging out with these ballisters, protecting them. Yes, that's right. Yes, it's all coming back to me. And Marcus the Cold-Hearted, that's going to be you. And, I was thinking about bringing you down to Iberia to actually start placing watchtowers. So yes, I'm glad to be reminded that you exist. What did you get? Priest of Ceres, +1 to management, +1 to farming. Okay. Yeah, he has some good management, so he's like making money for these places. That's why I brought him down here. Yeah, that's useful for sure. And what do we got? Temple of Ceres and Evenum, Armor and Lugdunum, and Paved Roads in Carthago Nova. Perfect. Yes, all wonderful. So let's just keep peeking around. Let's just see what we can see here. Cordoba has not quite half a stack in there. There is some long shield cavalry. My chances of getting inside are 27%, so not going to do that. What do they have? Stone walls, so just the tier 3 stone walls, but still, that is, you know, something. So, let's see. Let's get closer, I suppose. And can I see what they have? Sacred Band. Oh, dope. Yeah, nice. This is a good, this is like their high tier stuff. They're not pikes. They are like spear infantry, correct? I mean, that's the unit size for spear armed dudes. So yeah, what's their stats? 13 attack, 4 charge, 23 defense. Okay. Yeah, I wonder how they stack up to like the armored hoplites for the Greeks. And even like the Egyptian phalanx, or what are they called? Egyptian freaking what is Royal, god dang it. I'm playing as an Egypt campaign. I don't know. With the high tier Egyptian units. Darn it. Yeah, I wonder how they stack up. Good morale, good stamina. And then the Libyan Spearmen, not a phalanx unit, just a bonus versus cavalry unit. Yeah, 16 defense is still not bad. You know, I don't think anyway. And then pretty basic slingers here. And then long shield cavalry. This is their... Is this their highest tier cavalry? I hope not. Is it? It might be. 13 defense, 9 attacks, 6 charge bonus. That seems okay. But I don't know. I thought Carthage should probably have some better cav, maybe. And then 1 command for this dude. Okay. So, you know, not nothing. But, I mean, the fact that their best units are phalanx units means that they're not going to hold their walls very well, because either they hold their walls with their sacred bands, and then they just have to fight out of phalanx formation and not do well against my Roman heavy infantry, or they just hold their walls with their, you know, Libyans and their Iberian infantry, which is all just, you know, very bad. So either way, it should work for us. So yeah, I say we go for it, but then where did the Spanish army go? So they're not hanging about in Numantia, that's for gosh darn sure. So where are they? Huh. Okay. That's a little bit concerning.
Your Honor.
That's a little bit concerning. Or maybe they went back?
On my way.
They went back. Okay. Okay.
Secrecy is assured.
So how long, so you, yeah, So one more turn, I suppose. I want to go together. So yeah, we bring these guys up, and, you know, we have what we need.
General.
Let's just stay on this bridge for shoot, should I just go for it? Because I can bring those ballista into the sieging army during a siege. That's something that I did like test out during the Egypt campaign, and so that's true. Like that's a real thing. I'm almost positive. So I could just get the ball rolling on this and set up shop, you know, and build up those battering rams, and then bring in the ballista into my sieging army so that I can attack with those ballista and those battering rams in the next turn.
Settlement under siege, sir.
Something like that. That feels a bit better. Now, you can't actually get onto that bridge, but we should be fine. It looks like there's no threat heading our way, so that should be okay. And yes, those ballistas can... Well, actually, let me check this. Can you actually get there? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Just making sure the ballistas can get there in the next turn. So, now that looks like it's okay, yeah, let's just go for it.
No more moves.
So yeah, you can get there next turn. Nice. And you do have a ballista as well. Cool. Cool. Yeah, that's nice. That feels good. All right, so now that that's taken care of, let's go ahead and you can break off your blockade and let's go and smash. So they are now sunk. And can we actually blockade this port? Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Well, next turn we can blockade this port on our way back. I did build another trireme here in Londinium in the last turn just because I could. So, ooh, they got some stuff here. Oh, cool. Let's sink them. We don't know how many they have on that, but it's just a boat. It's a tier 1, and they got heavy chariots. They got some chosen swords, some light chariots, and a family member. 3 stars. Not. Oh my God, let's get them. So yeah, let's like trireme out, and then biremes out, and boom. 14 men. Did we sink them? We sunk them. Yeah. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, that feels so freaking good. Nice. Awesome. And we didn't even lose any men, did we? Wow. All right. Well, let's just I mean, that's just boats. Let's just all right. Let's go for it.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's get up there.
No more moves, sir.
And then, yeah, you can handle yourself over here. We just have whatever you are. And then, yeah, these guys, if I could get rid of them as well, just get rid of these 3 units, that would be nice as well. Yeah, sweet. That looks pretty good. And is there any chance, like, can I get these guys?
Sir.
Can I get them out of here? I can. Oh, heck yes. Yes, 85% public order on low taxes. And you're going to be there in 2 turns anyway. Let's go around that way.
Onward.
Yeah, wonderful. That's very good news. Lower taxes a little bit here.
Sir.
What do we have? Some early legionaries. Okay. They should probably be moved. Let's move them. That's right. I was going to train up some early legionaries for this army. Yeah, that's right.
Orders.
I can't fit them in here. Okay, I don't want them just hanging out outside of Elysia, just because that's, again, it's asking to be bribed, you know?
Imperator.
I was just gonna say that this turn is all wrapped up and ready to go, but then I just realized, oh yeah, that's right, this army can actually move out now. Right, yeah, I realized that. So let's do it. We may as well. Right here, it's just I was gonna say a small British force. These units must be very damaged just because the banner is pretty low. Still though, 4-star general, you know, not bad. And I do believe they do have more forces back here. In fact, should I get a spy going? Yeah, let's try to get a spy. I don't know, he's gonna be sort of behind the army, but that's fine. Let's go up here. Now this army could maybe go around me. I don't know. We'll see. That's why I like to have a spy. I like to see what's coming. But this is a good army. They should be fine. Yeah, they have all this stuff. One of their arch units is a little bit beat up. That's just only because I couldn't train Archer Auxilia in some more Briva, but that's okay. Should be fine. Let's drop a save. And let's keep it moving along here. So the Germans want a ceasefire. And I have... yeah, I can't do it just because they're like... my next Senate target is one of their ports, you know? So... actually, no, it's not. It's the Britons. That's their port, right. And I don't intend on attacking the Germans for a little while. It's tough because I feel like, I wonder exactly like how long after attacking, after getting a ceasefire, do you have like the reputation hit applied to your faction's diplomacy? Because I wouldn't mind getting a ceasefire and trade rights just to make a bit more income off of my localized trade, as well as, you know, maybe getting some money from them as well. Like, I wouldn't mind getting those things, but I do intend on going on the offensive rather soon. Like, I would say in the next 5 turns, I do intend on attacking Trier, so... yeah, I don't know. I do know that there is a reputation system in this diplomacy system, but I don't know like how quickly that applies to, like right after getting a ceasefire. So I'll try. I mean, make a counteroffer and ceasefire, and then trade rights. And I don't know, why not throw in some map information and then make a single payment. And, you know, I want to do something realistic. Maybe $2,000 is realistic. Maybe it's asking too much. I guess we'll find out. So they're offer ceasefire, trade rights, and they will give a tribute of 800 denarii per turn for 9 turns and map information, but they're not offering any map information. 800 denarii per 9 turns. Obviously, that's a decent amount of money, but yeah, it's fun. It's interesting because they're essentially like buying an extra few turns off of me, you know? That's so tough because the Brudei are making really good inroads in attacking the Germans, and I do want to take, you know, like a settlement or 2 off of them, you know, before the Civil War, you know? So like, I don't know. I'll take it. Yeah. That's 800 denarii per turn. Yeah, that seems good. So let's leave it as that, and then of course trade rights as well. So we'll be making more money off of that. Ooh, those son of a guns trying to get into some more Briva and causing some havoc there. Spanish diplomat as well. All right, some more Briva is still fine. It looks like there is a German assassin hanging about. What's your skill rating? You have 3. Where's my assassin? I know I have one. And he has 4.
Assassin ready.
What would it take to kill you? 95% chance? Oh shit, yeah, get him.
No more moves, sir.
It's the right target, right? I didn't tell you to go after like my garrison commander or some shit. Like, that'd been... Yeah, 95 seems too high, but you know, what do I know? What else do we have here? So, agent detected. Yep, I think I found him. Yes, him. And 9,000 in the treasury. Hey, we're still doing okay here. Popularity falls with the masses. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Most advanced faction is Egypt. Alright. And yeah, alright. Yeah, those mines in Deva are going to be nice. Some decent money coming out of that. And yes, ceasefire between myself and the Germans. And I want to see... So I'm pretty sure that money does show up in here, right? Diplomacy and tributes, yeah, 800. Yeah, that's nice. And projected treasury, 19,000? Okay, yeah, I mean, obviously that's before I spend stuff. And those dastardly Britons are blockading Deva. How dare they? Well, I have boats on the way, so...
Aye, Captain.
I'm coming to get you. Yep, I'm coming.
Set sail.
So we will be making our way up there, and then you can... I just want to smash these guys. Is there any people on these boats? There is people on this boat. Yes, let's smash them.
Fleet ready. Attack.
Yeah, 18 men. Can we get them? Did we sink them? Yes, nice. Yes. That feels pretty good. And then let's come down here and smash them if we can. Did we sink them? No, they just ran away. But all right, we can maybe get this port
Aye, Captain.
in the next turn.
No more moves, sir.
So that should be fine. And yeah, in a few turns we can smash this boat. Then bring my troops on over from Deva. I wonder, is there anything that can help me keep track of how many turns I'm going to be receiving that tribute from the Germans? Is that something that exists? It does. Oh, perfect. That's really nice. That's helpful. Yeah, paying you tribute, or 800 denarii tribute per 8 turns. Or per turn for 8 turns. Yeah, that's great. That's wonderful. I'm really glad that I exist, because that would have been one of those things that's like, how many turns was that? Yeah, who knows. So, yeah, 8 turns, and I feel like I'm already, like, ready to attack. Yeah, I don't know. These guys can move up and they can pick up some early legionaries that are hanging out here in this little... I brought Titus Marine up from Lugdunum just to protect them from any would-be diplomats. So yeah, he's going to be there. So this is going to be turn like 2 and then turn 3-ish. And then what, waiting 6 turns to take Trier? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, it's not any emergency, I suppose. The Brutii do seem like they're sort of contained for the moment in Lovesick and Equincum, so they haven't taken Vicus Marcomanni, although they were trying, but they did not take it, and their ventures out west don't seem to be too strong at the moment. So 6 turns is probably not the end of the world. You know, I can probably still take Trier, and then obviously I'm going to be marching on their Britain settlement as well. Let's go ahead and get this spy out. And so we do have eyes on a small little Britain force there, but let's go ahead and stop. God damn it. Oh my god. God damn it. I hate that. Oh, that stupid little misclick. God, that's so stupid. Just gotta take my time. Take my time. Alright, so yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Hopefully they don't like get around me and do stupid things back here. I would have to unleash my old-fashioned Elysian army to move up there and calm things down. Oh, snap. Okay, look at this. So the Carthaginians are actually sending a stack from Palma to down to Cordoba to help out. And I just happen, so they have a trireme, right? And I just happen to have like Big Daddy Quinquereme, 2 triremes, 2 biremes, like, oh my god.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah. 61 men. Alright, let's get these guys. So did we sink them, or did they, it looks like they got away. Where do they go? Which way did they go? I feel like they went up this way. I don't think they came down here. Do I have a spy? Yes, I do. Let's see if we can, I know, I see you. So yeah, looks like there's no Carthaginian boats in the Straits of Gibraltar, so let's
Fleet ready. Set sail.
move up here
Set sail.
and see
Yes, Captain.
what we can see. Oh no, are they gonna get away?
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, I don't see them over here. What about this boat? Can this boat
Fleet ready.
find them?
Yes, Captain. No more moves, sir.
Darn. Man, boats sure can run a ways a long distance, can't they?
Ready to sail.
I just want to see if they like stuck into this little bay. No, they did not. Okay. Yeah, they must just be on the, like, they must just be right here, and I can't see them. Shoot. I'm tempted to build up some more boats, just in case they try to sneak by. It's just a trireme. You know, so just by building another trireme down here in Carthago Nova, I might be able to, like, you know, intercept them if they kind of sneak by. But yeah, that's worth hunting down. Man, there was a lot of dudes on those boat, or on that one boat.
Sir.
I have now moved these 2 ballistas into this army, and I did take out a couple spearmen, which is a little bit risky because, yeah, there's a lot of heavy cav in that army, of course. But yeah, I want those ballistas. Let's go in here. Let's fight these guys. Let's assault. Yes. And yeah, man, that's a lot. That's a lot of stars. Is it you? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars. Holy crap. What else does he have? Yeah, famous warrior, +1 morale for all troops on the battlefield. Yikes. Okay, nothing there. And then +2 command when commanding cavalry. Okay, yep, that explains a bit of it as well. Yeah, this is gonna be tough, honestly. Like, this is gonna be one of those fights. Yeah, you know what? Don't force it. Just go to the walls. Shoot all of my ammo with all of my pelum and all of my javelins and all of my archers and all of my ballistas. Just launch, you know, and just come back and fight again the next turn if I have to, you know? Yeah, that's going to be the play here.
The sun has risen, How many of us who look upon this dawn will live to see the night? These girls do not need your fear. Cold steel will bring them down, just like any other man. They have been lulled into a false sense of security by a few feet of defensive wall, as if that will protect them. We have a slight advantage in numbers, but no lives can be thrown away today. We cannot afford such profligacy. We must slaughter the enemy from a distance with missiles and wear them down. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. The seer can offer no guidance for this day. So we must grasp our own fates and make what we will of them with an iron purpose. And remember this above all. Our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed!
We are now all lined up, so let's go ahead and start this battle, and let's head in with the 3 rams first off, and then, yeah, archers can go about here. Let's make sure you have skirmish mode off, guard mode on, and same here. And they are already shooting at stuff. So they are already taking shots at these barbarian chosen warlord. Our archers are now online in this position, and they are taking shots at whoever they can see. Right now it's just swordsmen, and yeah, all of their guys are just like blocked up back there. And that's... I'm pretty sure we can even push further up. I don't want that tower shooting at my archers, so I want to be careful of that. But let's go like here, and yeah, you can go here, and you go here. And then let's push these archers up a little bit as well. And the ballistas are going to be coming up, so let's get these guys like maybe here. Now I don't really mind being like too picky with my ammo conservation in this battle, just because I do think I'm just going to go in again for a second round here. So, you know, if they want to waste these swordsmen, that is fine. We have warband in the back that they can shoot at as well. And are you guys in range of anything? So you can't hit those warband and you can't hit those barbarian cav. I wonder if we can... Okay, what are you guys doing? So some barbarian cavalry over there. You don't start on fire at will mode on, eh? That's interesting. Kind of thought they would. And are you guys going to be coming up? They're thinking about it. Well, when I have a couple more entry points made, what I will do then is... Right, let's bring up these cohorts here. And then these guys can get brought up as well. Yeah, and once these holes are battered down, I will just kind of poke my head through each of the 3 holes and not try to make any serious advances, but try to get them to react to my advances so that I can shoot at them. Now let's go ahead and start poking our heads through these little opening here. You go here, you go here. Barbarian Cav, what else do they have on that side? Balearic Slingers, okay. Yeah, Balearic Slingers sure are dangerous. And I don't really want to be taking free shots from them. I'd rather,
Our soldiers have captured the walls.
Save my spearmen.
Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Although I do have 2 healthy units of like backup. What do we have here? Barbarian Noble Cav. Yeah, I kind of want to. You can stay. You can stay. Stay, but be careful. And who are you guys shooting at? Oh, these guys. Okay, yeah. So they're going right in. Spears. Yeah, spears can massacre. In fact, go off of guard mode and just kill them, because yeah, we can kill this barbarian cav. And if they want to send in their Balearic Slingers into melee combat, oh my goodness. I mean, they're going to get minced by archers for one thing. And yeah, we should destroy those barbarian cav. Oh, on this side, swordsmen coming in. Yeah, I don't want... Let's try to get back. I know it's a little bit too late, but like, let's get back. I don't want spears fighting swordsmen. Nope, do not want that. So get back here. If anything, I can bring up my cohorts. That's fine. And what's happening on this side? Let's go here and Barbarian Cav and Slingers. Can you guys intercept? Probably not. Probably a little bit too late. Nope, let's get back. Those swordsmen are trying to come over here now. So let's get back here and let's bring over these cohorts. And yeah, archers are wrecking all of these units. Swordsmen are getting wrecked as well. Let's see, on this side, my auxilia did break to these Balearic Slingers. That's hilarious. What do you guys... Yes, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Get over here and fight those Balearics, gosh darn it. And are these auxilia? Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. You come over here and fight these swords. You get back, please, and thank you. Yeah, just trying to get the right matchups here. I don't want my spears fighting their swords. I want to save my spears for their cavalry, obviously. And yeah, we can get a good matchup here with my swords versus their swords. One thing I actually don't know the answer to is, do the bodyguard units for the generals, do they replenish while there's a siege happening? Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. I would hope not, because that would make any damage that I do to them in this fashion kind of pointless if I'm intending to, you know, grind them down over multiple battles. Yeah, it's a little bit troublesome. Guys, you're gonna win this, right? I mean, I know their general's like a Giga Chad, and my general is kind of lame, but like, come on, you guys are Romans. Go ahead and kill the Gallic swordsmen, please, and thank you. Looks like we are drawing in another response here from, what do we have here? Is that the Barbarian Noble Cav? Yeah, let's turn on the Pelum so that we can get some Pelum tosses in here against these guys. They're going to be in range soon, I would hope. Yeah, get some Pelum tosses, please. And yeah, we'll take the charge from the spears. Obviously, they're going to do a lot of damage with our spears, but hopefully the damage that we do to them is going to be worth it. Their Barbarian Cavalry is wavering, but now, yeah, their guys... 27 men, let's see, they're sending in their Skirmisher Warband as well. Let's send in my Auxilia. Let's try to get in my early Legionaries to get some flanking hits in. And if you guys want to stand your ground and throw some more Pelum in, I'm fine with that. Yeah, Auxilia, again, I'm fine with them. And then early Legionaries get back here so you can throw your Pelum in. And throw your Pelum in, perhaps? Maybe. Yeah, they're taking shots on the retreat. So yeah, they're losing some men, but yeah, overall, that was a good trade for them. Let's go in here and get rid of these Skirmisher Warband as well. Any units that we can get rid of are going to make the subsequent battle easier. So yeah, can you guys get some Pelum tosses in? I mean, if we can get rid of like a whole unit of heavy cav, that would be wonderful. So this is just the regular Barbarian Noble Cav, so it's not a character's unit. But still a very tough unit, obviously. Down to 9 guys. Bringing in Warband and Swordsman and some more Skirmisher Warband. Yeah, let's get as many kills as possible here. Let's get a little rear charge in here and try to capture these, or try to, you know, pin down these Warband and Cavalry that were trying to retreat. Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's get these guys back if I can. So we did drive them off. Yeah, you were running. So yeah, let's get some Pelum into these swordsmen here. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. So yeah, they're going to be wrecked by my archers. And are you guys facing the right direction? I feel like you're not. Yeah, that is not the best way to face. Now I am out of ammunition on my archer units, but I still have my light auxilia, which have not been used yet. So yeah, you know, I'm still tempted to like make a push here. You know, like maybe this isn't the smartest thing. Maybe I should call it at this point and just go back in when I have, you know, more arrows to spend. But I don't know. I just kind of feel like pushing this a bit more. I can bring in those guys. So how many of them have we killed? We've killed 60% of them. That's a decent amount. But still, like, do I really want to grind through another 40%? Sure, I can take another chunk off of them with, you know, my javelins. Sure. I don't know how many kills my ballistas are getting. They're kind of down to maybe a third ammunition left on both of them. So yeah, I don't know how impactful they've been, but... And I could still send the dogs in as well, just to get, you know, whatever kills I can with them. Again, it's basically free kills, so... that's an option. We might be able to draw in this unit of warband. The other units that they have seem to be running away. And yeah, our ballistas are in range. Let's make sure our light auxiliary are in range as well. Yeah, let's go in, and you guys can throw some javelins. That'd be great. And let's wipe these guys out. Peel them into the flanks. Yeah, that's a good toss. And let's go in for a little flanking shot here. And let's run down as many of them as we can. There we go. A lot of warband being killed. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I don't really... Yeah, let's get back. Let's get back now. And I'm bringing in my Roman cavalry as well, just so that I can run down any like fleeing units like this. I want to be able to mop them all up the next time I break a unit like that. These are the types of units that I want to clean up with my cav. Yeah, these like 11-man skirmisher units, these... Oh, yeah, skirmish units, even swordsmen, hitting them with my Roman cav would feel good as well. This is a 28-man unit of skirmisher warband. So yeah, let's get my cav going. And let's just clean them up, because I'm sure they're going to break as soon as they, you know... Yeah, just like that. They break immediately. So let's run these guys down, and let's go ahead and just, you know, follow this up into swordsmen. Let's hit them. Let's keep an eye on these barbarian chosen warlord, and see what they want to do. Yeah, if they want to respond to this, are they responding? They're backing up. Okay, they're backing up. That's interesting. Yeah, let's just keep going here. Let's not overextend ourselves, and then we can go down there and get rid of those skirmisher warband as well. Oh shoot, they sent the dogs out. Okay, I didn't really see that coming. Alright, well we did break these skirmisher warband here, but let's get out of here. Because those dogs are going to pin us down, and then those warband are coming up right behind them as well. Oh shoot, 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 shoot. Yeah, it's not so much the dogs, you know, doing a lot of damage. It's just that those 21 warband will do damage. So let's try to get away from them if we can. These dogs are going to get drawn on into my auxilia, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, they can fight the dogs. That's fine. Getting rid of the dog handlers, actually. Yeah, that'd be nice if we have to fight this battle again. Because they're right there. That's the dog handlers. Ooh, that would be a nice catch. Yeah, let's get you guys up here. And let's see if we can get into these 19 dog handlers. I have to be wary. These... Yeah, the heavy cav is like right there. So they're available to do some damage, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like getting rid of those dog handlers would be very nice as well. And they're going to turn around and try to save them, but it's a little bit too late, I'd say. Although, then again, maybe me retreating out of here might be a little bit too late. Did they get hit? Oh my god, they just got hit and routed immediately. Oh my god. Holy smokes. Wow, that unit got wiped immediately. Holy crap. Oh, I am so sorry, Roman cavalry. Wow. Holy smokes. And how many are remaining? There's still 9 dog handlers left. Wow, they got wiped immediately. That was so fast. That was crazy. And are these dogs just like wiping up my entire... What in the... Wait, what's happening here? Did my dogs get unleashed? Is there dog on dog action right now? Is this... That's their guys. Where's my dog? I have my dogs, right? So my dogs won't like fight back until I release them? Okay, let's try to let's get my general up here to like kill their dogs because their dogs are killing my war dog handlers. That is so weird. So my dogs won't like fight back unless I actually release them. That is a weird thing. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that's how that worked. So I lost a lot of stuff back here because of that. Wow, that's wild. Those war dogs like wrecked me. Holy crap. Okay, well, do I really want to push into this? They have 25% of their forces left. Let's see, war dog dudes are right there, but like, let's see, what do I have? I have some 21 Roman cav. I could send you guys up and try to get rid of them. But honestly, I feel like, yeah, I feel like at this point, pushing it any further is going to be a waste. So, yeah, let's send these guys up and try to get the remaining. Yep, they just got wiped out by javelins and peel them anyway, so that's going to be fine. And then let's just go back. Yeah, let's just go back and do this again next turn because I don't want to lose my entire army taking this settlement. But we did a lot of good damage to them, that's for sure. So the battle is now over, and okay, I kind of thought there was going to be a draw, but no, that's a defeat. As long as I maintain the siege, though, that's what's important to me, and I thought that's what I was led to believe. So hopefully that works out. Gosh, I'm a little bit nervous now. Yeah, they killed 368 of my guys. I killed 651 of theirs. 880. Oh no, 305 remaining. Right. Yeah. How did my blisters do anything? I'm wondering. Casualties inflicted. So, 12 and 9. Really not much. I'm kind of wondering though if they do better against the heavy cav units. Is kind of what I was thinking because they have their powerful shot, and therefore the heavy armor of those heavy cav units wouldn't be able to stop them so much. And perhaps also by being a bigger target, maybe that makes it easier to be hit by ballistas. I don't know. They also do Pierce units, so like they could potentially take out multiple heavy cav units in one hit. So the Gallic heavy cav didn't get super involved. It was just the one unit of non-generals, bodyguards, heavy barbarian warlord guys that got involved, and I did destroy them. But the other 3 units I think did remain. I think. So yeah, I think it's worth bringing the ballistas in the next battle as well, just to keep experimenting with them. So I'm hoping that I maintain the siege. I hope that's how that works. I thought that's... No, it's not. Darn. That sucks. I thought... Darn. I mean, I can't just go in here with my reinforcements and then immediately... But they're going to sally out against him, aren't they? Wait, hold on. Let me look at this, because you can't, yeah, no one here can do anything, and yeah, they're just gonna sally out against this. My 2 auxilia, 2 Roman cav, and a general can't beat what they have in there. Darn. I really thought that, let me try to drop a save. I really thought that at the beginning of this campaign, I thought that I had like sieged Batavium, and then I tried this, but instead of waiting for the clock to run out, I just withdrew my men, and then my guys like retreated like all the way back or something. And I thought that I was advised that if I just let the timer run out, then that counts as a draw, which isn't what happened, and that the siege would maintain. So did I do something wrong here? Because I thought that that's a strategy that was, I feel like I've seen that done by other YouTubers. I thought that's something that people did, was by going in and using their missile troops and then going in for a round 2. Yeah, I'm a little bit perplexed by that. And I don't think that...
General.
Dang, can I not like move back from this? Because you're in the like control radius of the settlement, you can't get out of it? Shoot, that's not great. I was going to move you guys back to the bridge. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to potentially just retreat if they...
Besieging settlement, sir.
attack. Let's just put in, yeah, 1 battering ram. That's fine. Maintain the siege. They're probably going to sally out. I'm probably just going to have to retreat because, yeah, I can't beat them with this army. You, however, you go in and, yeah, this is the same turn that we chased down those. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's besiege Cordoba. Stone walls. I think I do want a sap point. And I think I do want some siege towers. And can I get any ladders? Yeah, let's do that. Maintain that siege, and then we can go in the next turn. Perfect. Well, it sure is disappointing that I misclicked up here because I would have liked to eliminate this small little British force that is being led by, you know, a character that's, you know, would be nice to get rid of him now. Although, man, I keep saying it's a small force. Is it? How small is it? I guess. I don't know. 4 units of chariots is still kind of, yeah, that rolls hard, you know. So, yeah. Hopefully they kind of just stand there and let me attack them next turn. Hopefully. You know, hopefully that misclick doesn't come back to haunt me. And yeah, this is also too bad. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but let's drop a save. Let's continue. Let's move on and see what happens here. I'm very curious. I am very much expecting a sally out. Yes, just as I say so. I mean, there's no chance. I have no chance, you know? So let's withdraw from that. So I didn't withdraw too far. That's nice. I'm glad that they're still in the neighborhood. And now is the Gallic army, they're still back in Numantia. Okay, so I can just go back in and siege them with this army. Sure. Yep, that's fine.
Besieging settlement, sir.
Let's do that. Let's maintain the siege. There's still no Spanish army about, and honestly, they can just go back. No, they can't. I can fit in you, and then you. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine down there. The spies. I saw a Carthaginian spy messing stuff up for me down here in Carthago Nova, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so what do we got here? 11,000 in the treasury. That feels pretty good. And Pontifex Maximus for Harius the Killer. Yeah, that's wonderful. I think he's already had that though, hasn't he? So yeah, +5 influence. Yeah, that's very good. So he has 58 bodyguards. Seems like a lot. I feel like that was more than he had before. Yeah, that's a big unit. And council for Titus Flaminius. I can't remember. Yeah, that's you. Okay, yeah, you were that guy that was a Roman cavalry commander back in the day. So council. Let me remind myself that gives influence and command. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, 6-star general. He's 58. He's old, but he might get a chance to lead a strike on Trier. And oh yeah, that's nice of them. They just hung out there and let me attack them. Yeah, that's gonna be really nice. Let's see, brigands to fight, of course. 2 units, 2 mystery units. We do not know what they have. Well, I mean, I have a general here and a general here. Can I recruit some mercenaries? I can recruit 2 mercenaries and fight those 2 units. Yeah, what would they have? Barbarian mercenary, I mean, warband, I guess. Naked fanatics, peasants. No archers, I don't think. No rebel general, because else he would have a different model. Yeah, I'll think about it. And then I did see some brigands down here as well. 2 Iberian infantry and then 1 unit of peasants. I probably can just beat them with this one dude. Or I could hire some mercenaries as well. That's another option. That might be what I do. Having some mercenaries in Iberia would be kind of nice.
Ready to sail.
Oh yeah, we found that Carthaginian navy right here. And it looks like I can reach them with one of my triremes. So... Ooh, can we get them? Yes, we sunk them. Oh my god, that was so many. Holy moly. Wow, that was a lot. That's a huge blow to the Carthaginians. I mean, they still have another stack here on Palma, or the gosh darn it, what are they called? The Balearics? Is it the Balearics? Why did I think of something else? I was thinking of is it Mallorca and Ibiza? Is it here in the Balearics right here? Shows you what I know. Yeah.
Ready to sail.
And up here we should be able to get these boats as well. So yeah, just 31 of them, just regular boats. So let's auto-resolve this. Let's get them. Looks like we did sink them, and we should be able to go ahead and bring on an army from Deva in the next turn, I suppose. So yeah, that's gonna be super nice. That's gonna be so nice. Let's go ahead and remind myself that that is the mission, correct? Yeah, Batava Dorum right there. Games will be thrown in the Senate expense, so we can blockade that. That is fine. And yeah, although it's tempting, I want to fight this and get rid of that British army. I want to fight these brigands and get rid of them from there and here. I want to attack Numancia. I want to attack Cordoba, but unfortunately, that is all going to have to wait until next time. However, before I go, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying these videos and you would like to support the channel, then consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It all helps immensely. Until next time, this has been Conasip playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.